So look at this comment right here. It says, finally, some of our black people are like you, clout chasing, uneducated, and only internet gangster. Why all of this negative energy after mic check? Sellout. Now, this person's name is Daryl B. Don't know how young or old, but in another comment, look at what he wrote. Internet gangster. Brothers get hurt listening to you and Vlad. Why? Okay, why would this person, why would anybody listening to my content conclude that I'm an internet gangster? I don't even use profanity. Right? I might drop something every now and then. On my entire channel, you might find 3 moments where I use the curse word, maybe. Do I sound like, I don't even use gangster lingo. You know, like G. I haven't used the phrase G not once since I've been on YouTube. How do I sound like a gangster? No, we gotta talk about this. I get on here, I make a point not to use profanity. I'm not endorsing violence. I'm actually speaking against violence. Yet somebody still interpreted me as a gangster. Ask yourself how that's possible. You see, as long as they hear a black male who sounds opinionated and stands on what he believes, they automatically interpret those black males as somehow criminal. Somehow, they're a gangster. And they're the problem. Even though they haven't broken any laws, haven't even used profanity, they still get showered with negative titles. At 46, being called a gangster, that's not a compliment. I'm far from a gangster. What are you talking about? I don't even have nothing on my criminal record is completely clean. But like I said, when people dealing with black males, standards change. I get on here, I don't use profanity, I speak against violence, I'm still called a gangster. So I interpret that as people being soft and weak and easily intimidated. Because I suspect that's what it is. You hear a man's voice and you shaking in your boots. And that is sad. You might want to get some therapy for that. Okay. And I don't even understand what this person is talking about. It's not even coherent. The stuff you wrote here, bro, is incoherent. Look at this. He said, you sound stupid. Why go on somebody's channel and they have proven they are not right? What? That is the problem with you, internet. That's the 3rd time this person's called me an internet gangster. People are weird. I'm telling you, people are strange. Wow. Listen, growing up as a youngster in elementary and middle school, I was called strange. I was called weird. But people didn't think I was weird or strange when they talked to me. That was just on the outside looking in. Once they start to, have a back and forth, they figure, oh, no, he's cool. With y'all, you let it known that you're strange after you talk. You can't move in the world like that. This person, Darrell, you need to get your words in check. Learn how to write complete, correct, legible, coherent sentences. Make sense and make points. You just babbled 3 comments that don't nobody understand. This person said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. When does being uncompromising come into play? Tariq is clout chasing because he don't go get some straightening on all the smoke. Let me read that again. Tariq is clout chasing because he don't go get some straightening on all the smoke. Okay, I don't know what that means. He says, just niggas with more subs than him. This move was hella off code. Listen to this person. See, this is the type of person you have to deal with, type of people you have to deal with if you ever become a well-known person. Okay, just take that learning lesson. Here it is, these big platforms that are black platforms. You see, when you're a movie director, after you complete the movie, you're supposed to go around and promote the movie. You know, like rappers go around and promote their album by having shows. Okay, when you're a movie director, you go around and you do the same thing, only you're not performing. You're speaking. And he just explained many of the black platforms won't have him on there because they're actually owned and controlled by Latinos who don't appreciate the movie. He's actually forced to navigate and do business with Anglos, Vlad being one of them, that's willing to bring him onto the large platform and promote the movie. What about that? Don't y'all understand? See, the thing is, y'all don't understand business and you're childish mentally, which is why Tariq ignores people like you and why I ignore people like you. I'm giving you a response this time so that you know in the future why I'm ignoring comments like this. If y'all can't make sense, I'm gonna let you know. Now, what did you mean with this sentence? Why don't you do me a favor and rephrase this? Okay? He said, just niggas with more subs than him. Are you not aware this is what you're supposed to do? If you're a movie producer, you got 1 million subscribers. When you go promote the movie, you want to go on platforms that got 5 million subs. 10 million. You big dummy. You think you're supposed to go on a platform who got 1,000 subs? Y'all gonna have to use your brain over here. See, your little single mama ain't telling you to think. She ain't forcing you to think. That's why you going out in the world trying to go back and forth with adults as if you're an adult. No, you're not. Shut up. I got a feeling these is kids leaving these posts, but I know that they are not all kids, sadly. He said, your probation has been extended, nigga. He said, my probation has been extended, nigga. You know who this is? A young black male or female raised by a single mother who's likely a hood rat. I know. I come from the streets. This is a little knuckleheaded child of a single mother who is a hood rat. They're talking crazy. He said he went on papers for me when he charged $29 for movie tickets after we crowdfunded it. You didn't have to get the ticket. If you crowdfunded it, why would you pay $29 for a ticket? Huh? That's you. That's on you. You didn't have to crowdfund it. You could have waited till it dropped and then went to go see it. Just like you'd go see any other movie. So I don't want to hear that. Anyway, this other person said, I understand what you're saying, but most of our people, including celebrities, stop messing with Vlad because he never issued an apology to Farrakhan. Let me stop right there. Back in the day, Vlad falsely accused Louis Farrakhan of promoting violence towards Jewish people. And he never issued an apology. But you know what the problem is? These rappers and other celebrities never blackballed Vlad. How many people blackballed him? How many people stopped messing with him? 2 or 3? Because since then, I've seen thousands of people, isn't it thousands at this point, that's been on Vlad, black people. So what does that tell you? The majority of black people have not canceled him. They're still going on to his show, which makes Vlad's show extremely toxic. Vlad's show is extremely toxic, negative. If you're a positive person, well respected in the black community, that's the type of platform you want to be on. To give the degenerate viewers and listeners something else to see and hear. That's exactly the platform you want to be on, where you cannot be a degenerate and instead promote something that's positive. The goal here is to get black Americans to understand their history. Why wouldn't you go onto a platform where this guy, DJ Vlad, is getting the ears of several black people that are not listening to you? You run after platforms like that. Moving on to the next comment. This person said, you should be shutting the F up. Drill rap isn't a real black FBA problem, huh? Really? He said white people are the manufacturers. What? And or purse having to do with drill rap. I don't know what he's talking about. Dude, you a whole clown. What are you talking about? It's drill rappers all over the internet. What are you talking about? Are you saying black Americans are not involved in drill rap? I don't care who created it. Who's participating in it? Who has picked it up? And then drill rap started in Chicago, didn't it? It grew out of trap, right? What are you talking about? Okay, there's another person who said drill rap is not a problem. What in the world are these? Here it is right here. He said drill rap is a symptom, not the problem. They would still be offing each other without drill. That was happening in the 80s and 90s, sir or ma'am. But they wasn't throwing a party over the killings. Do you not understand how dangerous that is? To kill multiple people and then throw a party over it? Rap about it in lyrics as if it's not a big deal, as if it's not serious. Back in the day, they would commit killings, but then there would be people calling for an end to the killing. Not saying we need more. What are you talking about? Are you trying to suggest that killing won't be more acceptable in your mind if you're actually involved in ceremonial chants where you glorify killing? What are you talking about? Don't tell me this does not make things worse. The numbers prove it makes it worse. Cities all across the world, crime has gone up as a result of drill rap. What are you talking about exactly? Even in Chicago, killings double. And I don't want to hear nothing about non-FBAs. because the killers themselves. No, let me stop. Let me stop there. Drill rap. Do you know what drill rap is about? You don't even understand what you're talking about. Drill rap is about killing people. Let's say me. Let's say I'm broke. I'm in the hood. I'm in the project. I'm broke. Tired of being broke. So I say, you know what? I'm going to go shoot somebody. Shoot one of my ops. And brag about it in a rap song and blow up. And that's what they do. What are you thinking? That guy, you remember that guy said he taking people to killing school? He said you got to have at least 2 bodies before he take you to killing school. Meaning what? Meaning you got to kill multiple people and then rap about it. And that's how you blow up. That's how you become a famous rapper. Drill rapper. What are you smoking? What kind of crack are you on? Were you saying this is not a problem? Where murder is incentivized. On top of that, these are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids who are being told, hey, if you want to make millions of dollars, you want to be rich, go kill somebody and then rap about it in a song. It'll blow up. As soon as people realize that this was a real killing, all you got to do is check the news. It's going to blow up. That's what drill rap is all about. And you telling me that's not a problem? And this is what I'm talking about. Certain people don't belong in leadership positions. Are you trying to tell me that the conditioning of your brain to be more accepting of murder doesn't make things worse? What happens when they make these songs? The other gang gets embarrassed and they think, what are they saying to each other? We got to get them back. We got to get them back. And then it go back and forth, and then the crime rate's through the roof. Are you living under a rock? Have you not seen the increase in violent crime and shootings since drill rap came onto the scene? The reports of these killings are all over the internet. Real news reports. What are you talking about? Lord, help these people. Help these people. I'm telling y'all need to get off the drugs. Are y'all on drugs? If you are, get off it. It ain't helping. It's making things worse. Y'all's brains ain't working. Tell me drill rap is not an FBA problem? What are you talking about? King Von was FBA, wasn't he? How many people he killed? How many people did he kill that were foundational Black Americans? How many people do you think have been killed that were foundational Black? What are you talking about? Boy, oh boy. I feel sorry for some of these people, man. Wow. This person said, I'm not going to lie. I respect Tariq, but I'm not feeling Vlad or that interview. I stand behind that. I view Tariq a little different now. Just being honest. We got to draw the line somewhere. Tariq need to apologize to the family. Okay. I think I've explained my position on that well enough. Vlad said what he said about Farrakhan, and Black entertainers continue to go on to Vlad's show, which means even after Vlad made that statement, Vlad still has the ears and minds of Black Americans. That's a problem. That's a problem. What does Vlad get people on his show and talk about? He wants to talk about their street life, their past life. Something that could get them in trouble today as soon as they leave the flipping studio. Do you not think that somebody who is aware of that and conscious of that, do you think they'd still fall a victim? Of course not. So as long as you got your head on right, you can go onto his show. He can ask whatever you want because you know what to answer and what not to answer. And if Vlad asks something that's out of pocket, you check him right there. Several people have. Y'all just rolling on emotion. Explain to me how this could be a bad thing. That's a better question. See, I want practical. I want tangible. Tell me how this could backfire. Him going on to Vlad. Tell me how it could result in something that's negative. I tell you what's going to happen. The only thing that's going to happen is people who've never heard of Tariq, people who are not hip to the movie, a lot of them young people, they're going to be like, who is this? They're going to hear what he's saying and then find the movie. The only thing this could do is reach ears, potential ears that Tariq currently doesn't have. And y'all need to just stop putting Tariq on such a high pedestal. Stop treating him as if he should walk this earth like he's the Pope. He ain't the Black Pope. He gonna make mistakes, but this ain't no mistake if you ask me. Like y'all not high thinkers. You not think like leaders. Y'all not the leader class among Black America. Just sit down. And I'm not talking about this person, whoever this is, Brandon. This is a respectful comment. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about these other knuckleheads. Y'all stop talking crazy. Some of y'all need to, if you're a young person especially, be quiet. Understand this how it's always been. Stay out of grown folks' conversation. Y'all not even supposed to be listening to what we're saying. It's just unfortunate we on YouTube and got to say it like this. You're talking crazy and you operating off emotions because you was raised by one parent, your mother, who was emotional and nothing but emotional. In the real world, in the man's world, we deal with evidence, real results that we can validate. Point out the backlash, the negative outcomes of Tariq going back onto Vlad. See, y'all worried about your emotions and how you feel. Optics. And you're not dealing with anything practical, anything real at all. This person says, Bussy Reek follows his pockets and chases the bag. Okay. Chases the bag. Do you chase the bag? I don't know about you, but I work every day. Might get a day or two off on the weekends. Chasing the bag. Ain't that what we all do? Let me ask you something. Do you work a 9 to 5? Probably. Most likely you work a 9 to 5. What if you didn't? What if you had to make a living doing something other than working a 9 to 5? You know what you'd be doing? Chasing bags. If the only way you get income is to get on other people's platform and promote your Black stuff, that's another thing. Tariq go on Vlad, and what is he going to do? He going to promote Black stuff. The FBA rally, which is another thing a lot of people probably haven't heard about. You heard him say he's going to have it every year. And you don't think it's a good idea to go on Vlad's platform? Vlad, who got the ears of a lot of people that Tariq don't have the ears of, and then at least inform them about the FBA rally, about microphone check, about our spaces. That's why y'all are not leaders, because you don't think like leaders. You're emotional, just like those people criticizing Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan for having a meeting with Klan members. Somehow projecting the idea, oh, they're really Klan members and Farrakhan is a Klan member. Lord, I will be glad when this emotional era is in the past. It's got to go. And I'm only talking about with the men. The women emotional, fine. They're supposed to be emotional. Men, we got to get over it. This person said, here's the thing. Tariq was vocal about the situation. Vlad's comment, Minister Farrakhan, right? Lord Jamar and Godfrey said they were okay. A bunch of people said they're not going to mess around with it. That's fine. Said now Tariq been on record saying Vlad is a suspected white supremacist. He also did. Yes. And Tariq, right now, you, me, Tariq, we all have to work with suspected white supremacists. They own YouTube. They own X. They own everything. Tariq has gone on to several talk shows. I just listened to one of them. Several platforms that have millions of subscribers. And these are white platforms. White platforms. We are forced in many instances to work with white people because we don't have our own economy. What about that? Don't y'all understand? And if you have a disagreement with Tariq, has been over on his channel saying a lot of things about Vlad. Call him a culture vulture, blaming him for the situation between him and Tommy, blaming Vlad for a lot of things. He's hurled a lot of accusations at Vlad between the last time he was there and now. Now, if Vlad reach out to him and say, hey, bro, you've been saying a lot of stuff about me. Why don't you come onto the show and say it to my face? Why don't you come onto the show and say it during the interview as the cameras are rolling, where it could potentially be on the interview and publicized? What you gonna say? No? You need to apologize to Farrakhan first. What if Tariq presses him on what he said about Farrakhan during the interview? You hadn't even given him a chance yet. Again, this is why I'm saying this ain't nothing but a bunch of emotionalism. Female energy dominating Black America. People acting off their emotions. You're not even waiting until after the interview to see what's said, what's talked about. He could very well conduct that interview in an on-code fashion, just like all the other interviews. Let me see this. Let me show y'all this. I just watched this. I was just watching. I didn't finish it, but I was just watching it. Where is it at? Okay, now, of course, I can't find it. No, we're about to find it. That ain't happening. No. And we're going to go to today, because I believe it was uploaded today. Okay, let's go for the week. Let's put in interview. Well, here's one right here. WGN News. Promoting microphone check. This was uploaded today or yesterday. WGN News. Is that a Black platform? Let's see. 554,000 subscribers, more than Tariq. This is a white platform out of Chicago, willing to promote the movie. What problem?
It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and we still have a lot of this.
Why do y'all have a problem with that? Look, giving them an interview. See, I hate this. This is all anti-black male energy from all of y'all. These are suspected white supremacists. We, black men, we still forced to work with them. You know what? I'm done. Think whatever you want.